Welcome to River Valley Raiders football, presented by Pleasant Valley Hospital. Brought to you in part by McDonald's of Gallipolis, Rio Grande, and Point Pleasant. Holzer Health System, Big Buck Country 1015, Dave's Supreme Auto, Foster Sales and Delivery, Wellington Family Chiropractic, Buffalo Wild Wings, and Ohio Valley Bank. Now let's go live to the stadium for tonight's game. Here's Josh Wellington and Tony Thompson.
And welcome to River Valley High School, River Valley Raider football on a Friday night. Josh Wellington joined by Tony Thompson. This broadcast presented by Pleasant Valley Hospital. And Tony, beginning to a different kind of season this year. A lot of different things. So we're going to touch on a few of those before we get started. But exciting. Football is back. And River Valley plays host to Wellston this week.
Yeah, and we know that Wellston had a good year last year. They went, I think regular season was 7-3 and made the playoffs and had to run into Ironton in the first round. But they only lost 2 or 3 players, and so we expect them to be pretty tough tonight.
We do, and River Valley, a young team, three seniors on this team, and Coach Peck looking to get this program turned around, and this is just an odd season to do it. 6 games.
Yeah.
It's going to be every other home and away. We'll be with you bringing this live video broadcast every home game, so you'll be able to tune in for that. But tonight, you look at Wellston comes in. They've got a returning quarterback in Jeremiah Frisbee, a junior, 2-year letterman coming in. And we've been watching him in the pregame. He's going to fling it.
Oh, yeah. He's got a nice little arm.
And his number one target, a name you're going to hear a lot tonight, Hunter Smith, honorable mention All-State last year as a junior. He comes in for his senior year. And then running back Jonathan Garvin, somebody else to listen and look for as this game goes on as well. For River Valley, you're looking at, like I said, a young team. Justin Stump, the sophomore quarterback, and he's going to be looking for Will Hash. You're going to hear that name a lot, as well as Michael Conkle, to put up some numbers. And from what we've seen in the past with River Valley, they run the ball.
They like to run the ball. They like to keep it on the ground. They will occasionally throw the ball. We're not sure what coach has got in store for us this year, but yeah, they like to control the ball and make you work to stop them on defense.
So a lot of time of play consumption is what we look for if they can get those ever important first downs. Obviously, it's just not. It's going to take some getting used to. 15% capacity, all the schools are allowed.
Yeah.
So you're in your family group. There's vouchers per kid, per athlete, per cheerleader. We have the drum line, but not the full band. Way bands don't travel. So it's weird that, here we are, 13 minutes and some change to kickoff in week 1, and it's a very subdued atmosphere.
It sure is. You don't hear the rumbling in the crowd, the excitement to get ready for it like you normally do. There's still excitement. I mean, the players, which really are the ones that matter, are excited. You could hear them in pregame and warm-up out there, and they were ready to go. They were fired up, the Raiders were, and I'm excited too. I can't wait to see them play.
Want to remind everyone, if you're watching us, when you look on the link where you click to watch us, there's a Donate Now button a link down in the comments and in the posts. And we encourage you. The gates for this school are going to be greatly affected by the lack of fans. So in order to help the school and the athletic department in general, we've put this Donate Now link. Any money that you feel that you want to give through that link, which is through a Square program, 100% secure, that money goes directly to the River Valley Athletic Department. So if you feel like that's something you want to do, we highly encourage you as a Raider community to do that as well. Again, this broadcast brought to you by Pleasant Valley Hospital, and we want to thank our other sponsors that help make this happen. The Ohio Valley Bank, McDonald's of Gallipolis, Point Pleasant, and Rio Grande, Wellington Family Chiropractic, Holzer Health System, Dave's Supreme Auto, Buffalo Wild Wings and Foster Sales and Delivery. And speaking of Buffalo Wild Wings, Tony, if you're out and you're sitting at the house and you don't know what you want to do for a late dinner or something, you don't want to get away from the game, head to Buffalo Wild Wings and Gallipolis. They're going to have a game on the screen. You can go in there, get you some great food, and sit back and watch the game from there.
Oh, there's nothing like it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we've brought it the big time. So excited about a season of a lot of unknowns. This is new territory for you and I.
Yes.
But excited. This my alma mater here at River Valley. So excited to be back and be a part of that. This program, they've been extremely welcoming to us, and even though it's 6 games and we're doing the home games, of course, it's great to be back and to watch these student athletes. They've put in the work, and to be able to see them reap the benefits of that work, regardless of the length of the season, it means a lot to the kids.
Yeah, it sure does. It means so much. And we've got River Valley. They've got a very good, what I consider a very good young football coach in Jason Peck. He's proven himself time and time at other places, and he just needs time here to get his program rolling. And, the kids are in good hands. They
are. Jason was at South Gallia for a while, quite a while. Had great success there building that program, and then went to, I believe, Hocking to start that football program up there as a D coordinator, I believe. And one thing that you can say about a Jason Peck coach football team, they are going to be tough, and they are going to work.
Yes.
They are going to live in the weight room, and that's just the kind of coach that he is. You're not going to show up and have a day where you put in 50% and just kind of walk through it.
No, you're going to
work.
You're going to pay your dues. There's an old saying, respect is not something you're born with, it's something you've earned. And basically what that means is that if you work real hard for something late in the game. Oh, we've got an announcement here.
We're going to we're going to step away. National Anthem's coming.
Okay.
We're going to go away for a few words from our sponsors, then we're going to come back with more River Valley football here on Kindred Digital.
At Pleasant Valley Hospital, we provide excellence in both general and minimally invasive surgery.
Dr. Ron Grandia, Pleasant Valley Hospital.
Ice cold beer. Who's thirsty? Beer man.
Fans, oh fans, where art thou? Tell me, what is a body with no heartbeat? What is it, da-da-da-da-da-da, with no charge? While we can't be there for you, we can still be here for you. Because even if we're 6 feet apart, we can still beer together, cheer together, and make wings disappear together. More than ever, we need sports, and sports need us.
For Kindred Communications, this is home. When other broadcasting companies went nationwide, we stayed home.
This is home.
This is home.
This is home.
6 radio stations broadcasting on 9 signals across 3 states. For Kindred Communications,
this is
home.
And we're back here at Raider Stadium. Josh Wellington, Tony Thompson, bringing you River Valley football, presented by Pleasant Valley Hospital. And Tony, tonight, as big of an opponent as Wellston is, I think the most feared opponent tonight is Mother Nature.
Oh, my word. We've been watching the radar all day today and looking at the timing, and we just hope it holds off.
Halftime this year will be only 10 minutes instead of 20, so we'll get that going fairly quickly and get back to action at the break. But Hurricane Laura ain't going to do us any favors. We're hoping it can hold off to the end of this thing and we can get it in, but that's always in the back of our mind. Got our head on a swivel, kind of looking around. We can play in some rain.
Yeah.
We're covered here, tarp and everything, and we're good to go with the canopy, but
But when that lightning strikes.
When the lightning strikes, it's 30
over.
minutes.
Yeah.
So we hope that we can avoid that as well. When it comes to, the Wellston team, we've had a chance to talk a little bit to some of the people up here on top of the press box. What do you look for by watching them warm up and stuff so far? What are you looking for from Wellston?
Well, they're going to run a spread offense, which 90% of your teams run nowadays, and they're going to get it to number 42, that stud of a back that they have, and they've got the wide receiver number 16, who we've mentioned, honorable
Hunter
mention.
Smith.
Yeah, Hunter Smith, honorable mention in the state. So they're going to get the ball to him. I'm going to wait and see when the game starts how their offensive line holds up. They're not real big up front, and we do have some size, so we'll see how that all plays out. But I'm looking for them to be explosive on offense, Wellston.
I think so too, and it looks like their running back is a pretty stout lad.
Yes.
So could see some great runs by him tonight. It's going to be one of those things where River Valley's defense is going to have to, point of attack is going to have to be at the line. You can't let him get to the second level and try to contain him. On the other side for River Valley in the offense, like we said, we expect kind of almost like a wing type offense is what they've run in the past, and we'll see a healthy dose. Michael Conkle.
And Will Hash.
Will Hash, of course, and then, of course, the quarterback in Justin Stump. Also, Ryan Jones. We'll see quite a bit of Conkle, the sophomore. Jones is the junior. I want to remind you, tomorrow night, 7:30, tune into your home of country legends, Big Buck 101.5, and you can hear the 7:30 drop of the green flag, the Coke 0400. Last race to get to the playoffs. Jimmy Johnson trying to get in his chase for 8. Right now tied with the late, great Dale Earnhardt and Richard Petty, the king, 4-7 championships for the season. So tune in to the NASCAR race, see who's in and who's out for the playoffs starting next week with the Coke 0400. Green flag on Big Buck 101.5 is tomorrow at 7:30. Just a little bit of time left here, Tony, and we're going to get this thing rolling again. We want to thank those sponsors. This was something where this community came together and said, "Yeah, we want to see this broadcast. We want to see it live on video." And of course, Pleasant Valley Hospital, the Ohio Valley Bank, McDonald's of Gallipolis, Point Pleasant, and Rio Grande, Wellington Family Chiropractic, Holzer Health System, Dave's Supreme Auto, Buffalo Wild Wings, Foster's Sales and Delivery. So we want to make sure that we thank those guys. We can't thank all of them enough for their support for this River Valley Raider home season. Like I said, we're going to be with you every other week. So we won't see you next week, but we'll be back here when Benton County comes to town in 2 weeks. And then 2 weeks after that, we'll have Nelsonville, York coming down from up north a little bit to come into Raider Stadium. Also, would be remiss if we didn't mention the great support and all of the help that we've been given from the administration here at River Valley.
It's been fantastic.
Mr. T.R. Edwards, the principal, Richard Stevens, the athletic director, Tony Gilman, the associate athletic director, have been a tremendous, tremendous help in us getting all of this set up and being able to get it rolling. So, as the music starts to blare for the Raiders to come out of the tunnel, the big inflated helmet, the music cranking up, and here they come, American flag and Raider flag in tow, and the Raiders take the field with about 2 minutes till kickoff. And then, like you said, we got some linemen on this River Valley team that
They've got
some size.
Boys. Yes. Yeah, and Josh, I'll tell you one thing we didn't mention that we do need to mention. I noticed that Wellston, their coaches were still coaching them up out there. You know, practices haven't been the same either.
Right,
so
you're exactly right.
You're going to see some mistakes tonight that you may normally not see on both sides. Maybe it be alignment or whatnot, but
again, I think a key to this game is going to be River Valley
up front
getting contact and getting bodies, and then your secondary keeping up with that all-state wide receiver.
Yeah.
And Hunter Smith, the senior for Wellston, and they're pumped up too. They're these kids read their press. They're no different than any other level, and they know that people are saying, hey, this is a turnaround year for Wellston. You had a playoff year last year. We're going to go out. River Valley has been down 2-8 last year, but Coach Peck starting to get his stuff implemented in. See him down there pacing the sideline, plays in hand, mask on, ready to go. So I'm going to look at my producer to see if we need to go to one more break before we get to kickoff, or we're going to stay here. I say we stay here. We'll stay here. All right, so we encourage everyone, let us know what you think, whether it's on Facebook or whatever, wherever you're watching this. Throw us some comments. This is, we've done radio in the past, but for Tony and I, first time on video, we hope you enjoy it. This is something new and exciting. Instant replay, the whole deal, right here. And again, we want to thank our friends at B-Dubs and Gallo Police. They're going to let this thing play every home game in there as well. So stop in, get some wings, relax, enjoy. And it's time to play high school football, Tony.
It is, and it looks like we're going to be getting the ball first.
So River Valley to receive. So as Wellston comes out to get ready to kick, looking back.
Back deep to receive for the Raiders. Number 22, Seth Bowman. Number 25, Michael Conkle.
Conkle and Bowman back to receive the kick.
Rockets, number 6, Michael Weber.
Michael Weber to kick it off for the Wellston.
Number 42.
Yep, Jonathan Garvin. Jonathan Garvin going to kick. So 12-minute quarters here, and week 1 of the abbreviated Ohio high school football season is about to get underway.
Oh, short
That's going to be a short kick. And River Valley's going to take over at about the 30. Let's see where they're going to spot it here.
37.
37, yeah.
30, yeah.
Raiders will start their drive on the 36-yard line.
All right.
Oh, it's a little bit different. They throw the ball to the center, and
there we go. Okay.
There's a marker for where the ball should be.
Gotcha. All right. So less people touching the ball.
Yes.
Raiders lined up under center. Man of motion going. Pitch to the left side, and he's going to be brought down at about the 31-yard line.
Well, they just came heavy and hard. That's one thing that River Valley's going to have to.
Ryan Jones with the carry.
River Valley's going to have to do a good job up front to avoid, because everybody knows that they line up in these tight formations and they run the ball a lot, so they'll be crowding the line of scrimmage.
Raiders get ready. And again, this is a different kind of thing. They've got the center holds the ball. Second and 14.
Now they're spread out.
Stump in the shotgun. Wide receivers to the left and right. Back to his right. Stump's going to keep it. Runs it just off the right side. Across the 35 out to about the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
He's going to bring it about 3rd and 10.
Yeah, nice gain of 3. Lost 3 on the first play. Gained it back on play number 2.
Jeremiah.
We got papers blowing everywhere up here, don't we?
3rd and about 11.
Wellston won this game last year. I've seen two different scores, 42-0 and 40-0. You can't really find a consensus. Made a motion to the near side.
Pass.
Stump drops back, looking to throw. Got a pass drop. Hit him right in the hands. Pass dropped by number 22.
Seth Bowman.
Going to bring up fourth down.
Yeah. That's one of those mistakes that you find early in the year that I mentioned just a little bit ago.
Looking at the replay as Stump drops back, and Bowman was right there and just couldn't hang on. So that's going to bring out the punt team. And back to receive for the Rockets. No sleeve number, so trying to. Punt is up, and it's a good punt. He's going to receive it at about the 30, and there's a man there. Makes a move, and a host of Raiders bring him down at about the 33.
That was R.J. Kemp on the return for Wellston. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Number 22, Seth Bowman's punt.
Bowman, the punter.
Received by number 15, R.J. Kemp. Rockets take over on the 44-yard line.
Wilson set up on the 34 for their first possession. Jeremiah Frisbee, the quarterback. Two wide receivers to the left side, one to his right. Man behind him drops back, looking to throw. Deep down the right side, got a man. And that's going to be complete. And that is going to be to
that's
Hunter Smith. Yep.
Yeah.
Number 16, Hunter Smith.
And at the replay, just a nice toss and catch down the right side in between two Raider defenders.
Yeah, we're playing our cornerbacks up really tight on the wideouts. And he's trying to help over top with the safety on Hunter Smith, but
wideouts to the left, one to the right. Hands it off this time up the middle, out across the 35 and down to about the 32-yard line.
Hand off to number 42, Jonathan.
And it's going to be Jonathan Garvin with the carry.
Yeah, he's like we said in pregame, he's a healthy boy, and just a straight handoff up the gut with him.
Brings up second and a long 4. Two wide to the right, one man to the left. Garvin coming in motion this way, gets the toss coming this way. Nice block on the outside by the Rockets, cut back. And that's not Garvin, that is number 3, Chase Ingalls.
Yeah, that was just a sweep to the outside, and they sealed our defense, our cornerback. They did a nice job out here on the edge and sealing our cornerback and got around the corner on us.
Yep. Neal in there on the tackle. So first and 10 for the Golden Rockets. Frisbee in a shotgun. Garvin behind him, two wide receivers to the right, one to the left. Fakes the handoff, drops back, looks to throw again. Had Smith across the middle, didn't get him. Now overthrows a receiver going across.
That was number 33,
Evan Brown.
Yeah. Yeah, that time we got a little bit of pressure on him and forced him to make a bad throw.
Second and 10 for the Rockets.
Wilson gets set up here. River Valley looking to make a stand early here in the first. Handoff right up the middle to Garvin. He had a hole a truck could drive through, out across the 5, down to about the 3-yard line. Goes Jonathan Garvin.
Yeah. There was nothing fancy about that one, just a job done up front.
He was to the second level before he got touched, and then just a little bit of a just pile on and try to get him down.
First and goal from the 5.
It looked like when they brought him down it was going to be closer to the 3, but maybe it looks like the official standing on the 5. So 8:11 left to go here in the first. River Valley looking to try to keep Wellston out of the end zone here on their opening drive. Frisbee in the shotgun. Got a back beside him, one behind him, one wide receiver at each side. Fakes the handoff, does hand it off to Smith around the right side. And he is in for the score.
Was that Kemp? Number 15, RJ Kemp.
I thought it was 16, but was it 15? Yep, 15, RJ Kemp. And he just goes around the right side and makes a beeline toward the pylon.
He just outran River Valley around the end.
So 6-0 pending an extra point here. 7:51 left to go in the first. Extra point attempt, Michael Weber. Snap is down, kicks up, and it is blocked, it looks like, by the Raiders.
Well, if it wasn't blocked, it was not a great effort.
So 7:51 to go here in the first, and Wellston leads River Valley 6-0 here in your Kindred Digital Game of the Week. Joshua Lincoln, Tony Thompson from Bidwell, Ohio with the River Valley Raiders. Week 1 of Ohio high school football.
Well, let's see if this time when River Valley gets the ball, if they can have a more successful first down.
So the Raiders getting ready to come out for their second possession. It's nice to at least have a drum line down there. We can't have all the instruments, but the drum line down there for the band gives some atmosphere.
Yeah, that's
to the
nice,
game,
isn't it?
To the game. Again, 15% capacity limit for these games in Ohio, and people, you see everybody sitting around, they've got masks. Everybody, your families are social distance from each other, and coaches all wearing masks, and it's just a different.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that this isn't the only game that we're going to have.
Right.
So Wellston ready to.
Notice how he's kicking off, Josh. He's left the football laying on the ground, not using a tee.
Little different approach. And it hits a lineman. It hits a Raider, and it's going to be recovered by the Rockets.
That's one reason you do that.
Yep. Look at the replay here, and he just straight drills it. And the lineman just wasn't expecting it. So Wellston to start their second possession here at about the 40.
Yeah, their own 47.
47-yard line. 7:49 to go here in the first, with Wellston leading 6-0. River Valley looking for a big stop here. Frisbee in the shotgun. Drops back, looking to throw. Got a man over the top.
Open.
He finds number 42. That's Garvin. And he's all the way down to the 23-yard line, 22-yard line of River Valley on that big completion.
I'll tell you what we're doing, Josh. We're trying to help over the top with the safety, which pulls away our middle of the field. Nobody's in the middle of the field. And they just ran 42 right up the center.
So big gain there for the Wellston Golden Rockets. Frisbee in the shotgun again. Back behind him, one wide receiver to the right, two to the left. Drops back. Handoff right up the middle.
It was a nice effort by River Valley.
Yep.
Number 42, Jonathan
Garvin with the carry once again.
Brought down by several Raiders. Led by number 71, Landon
Dodrell leading the charge.
Now, it wouldn't surprise me.
2nd and 8.
It wouldn't surprise me if Wellston, because the adjustment we made is move the safety back in the center of the field, and it wouldn't surprise me if Wellston tried to go over the top.
Wide receiver split, two wide to the right, one to the left. Man deep in the backfield behind the quarterback, Frisbee. Man in motion far side coming this way. And kind of the same play we saw in the earlier possession, but River Valley bottles them up.
Yeah, we did a much better job that time, the sill and the edge.
It's going to bring up third down.
The pitch, number 3,
Great job that time of River Valley on the perimeter.
Will Hash and several other Raiders.
He tries to cut back there. Chase Ingles tries to cut back inside and just know where to go. Third and about. Along probably closer to 6. 6 minutes left here in the first. 2 wide receivers split wide to the right. Number 15, R.J. Kemp to the near side. Fake handoff by Frisbee. He's looking.
The screen.
Yep, screen to number 42. And again, he just pushes his way. And Jonathan Garvin has just been the man so far.
Yes, he has. Looks like it's going to be first and 10 just outside the 10.
So room for a first down without a touchdown for Wellston. River Valley looking to bend and not break. 5:44 left to go. Frisbee under center. 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Now puts him in motion. And handoff to Garvin in the middle. Nice footwork by Garvin.
Yeah.
He's going to pick up.
Handoff to number 42, Jonathan Garvin.
Get a few yards there. Nice move once he got inside and able to have the vision to move.
Yeah, we had him in River Valley had him in the backfield that time. But that's one of those things that goes with early season play.
Yep.
Fundamentals of tackling.
Picks up 3, 2nd and 7. Ball sitting on about the 7.5. Right up the middle, number 4. Frisbee keeps it.
With the quarterback keeper. Brought down by number 71.
And that's not going to be.
No,
Dodgeville stepped up there and made the stop, and that's a nice nice defensive play bring up third down.
Yeah, the Raiders are getting a little stingy here, aren't they?
Frisbee looks to the sideline. Now makes his way into position. Get it back to his right. Garvin behind him. Wide receiver split 1 each side. Crosses the ball, takes snap. Hands off Garvin. Yep, they got him.
Oh, great defensive play that time and nice call.
With the success they've had running, though, if you're Wellston, you go for it. 4 minutes to go and some change.
Oh, there's no question that they're going to go for it with their.
And Garvin just had a little stutter step there, and River Valley able to close in.
Yeah, that was a nice stun up front. But with the extra point attempt that we witnessed.
Not necessarily going to go for a field goal.
No.
Timeout River Valley. So we're going to step away as well. We'll be back in the Kindred game of the week here from River Valley right after this.
Ice cold beer. Who's thirsty? Beer man.
Fans, oh fans, where art thou? Tell me, what is a body with no heartbeat? What is it? Da-da-da-da-da-da, with no charge. While we can't be there for you, we can still be here for you. Because even if we're 6 feet apart, we can still beer together, cheer together, and make wings disappear together. More than ever, we need sports, and sports need us.
Is pain from an injury interrupting your life's game plan? With comprehensive and minimally invasive surgical services available at multiple locations and an affiliation with Marshall Orthopedics, Holzer has the team to keep you off the sideline. With Holzer on your team, you'll be in the game for the moments that matter most, like retaining your championship title. Holzer Health System. Excellent care every time.
And we're back here at Raider Stadium here at River Valley as Wellston faces a 4th and 4 from about the 4.5 with 3:45 to go here. Frisbee in the shotgun. Drops back, looks to the corner, looking.
Oh, we
and
got it.
knocked
What
away
a play
by the Raiders. Nice stop.
My.
And that's going to be change of possession, and River Valley taking over at their own about 4.5. Frisbee just dropped back and looking down the left side, looking to the corner. And Neal just gets in there. Nice coverage on the attempt to R.J. Kemp.
Yeah.
So Justin Stump going to bring him back out and see if we can't get something moving here if you're River Valley.
That was an important stand. It really was for River Valley.
Really a nice job by the Raiders there. So Stump will bring his crew back out, and they've got to get something established here.
Yes, they do. They've got to move the football. If for no other reason than to change field position, because right now it's not good.
That's exactly right. And River Valley, of course, we saw just a little bit ago on that kickoff after the Wellston score, that kick with the turnover, and Wellston drives down the field, but River Valley able to make the big stop. And now you're in the shadow of your own goalpost here.
You'd rather be there than the alternative.
Of receiving a kickoff?
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed there.
Which surprised me a little bit. They went away from Hunter Smith.
Yeah. You think, we don't have the height on our rosters as we do sometimes, but you look and Hunter Smith and R.J. Kemp both tall individuals, but you've read about this Hunter Smith, and the play was 100% R.J. Kemp.
Yes.
There was no other option there. That's where they were going, and Neal just made a great play in the back corner and was able to knock it away. For our Raider fans who are watching, we heard when we were coming back from break, I heard the announcement that unfortunately, in River Valley, their concession stand is known for the Raider Tater. And they said there are none tonight. So if you're home watching the game, you weren't able to get your voucher to come in, you're not missing your Raider Tater. So there is that.
I'm not sure I know what that is.
It's very popular. We'll have to get a description of the Raider Tater. Tight, close setup here, and a flag on the field.
Procedure.
That one's going against the Raiders, so that's going to be half a dozen. That's going to put you at about the 2.
Legal procedure on the Raiders is the flag.
So, now you're looking at first and about 12.
We couldn't see that one from our angle.
Peeking out from under the canopy, looking at the clouds, see what we got going on. Stump under center. Man motions to the near side. Drops back, hands it off.
Oh, the ball's on
the ground.
And I think Wellston's got it for a touchdown.
That is a touchdown for Wellston on the fumble.
Yeah.
Just a bad exchange.
Yes. Oh, my.
Try to look here at the replay and see.
Touchdown for the Rockets.
And just a bad exchange, and the ball knocked loose. And that was going to Will Hash, and the ball just hits the ground. So 12-0 in favor of the Rockets.
And we should have our defense, or the River Valley should have their defense on the field, because I'm sure Wellston's going for 2 here. I see their quarterback out there.
So as they get ready here to go for the
where do they place the ball? They've got it on the right hash, which is an option.
Frisbee under center. Man coming in motion near side. Throw is fake to the motion man and handed off to Garvin for the 2, and that makes it 14-0 here with 3:34 left to go in the first.
That was a little counter play up the gut that time. Nice little play by Wellston.
Remind you again, next week the Raiders will be on the road, but then we'll be back with you the following week as Vinton County comes to Bidwell. So excited for that. We'll have the pregame at 6:45. The Broadcast brought to you by Pleasant Valley Hospital. It's really nice to have this Pleasant Valley Hospital replay to turn to.
Oh, my.
And look and see.
It is really good.
We got a perfect view from up here on top of the press box. Nice breeze blowing. Nice night for football. I can guarantee that Coach Peck has his front line here ready to go, and their head's not going to turn waiting on this ball to come. Wellston ready to kick off. Still early here in the game, week 1. Waiting on the official. There's the whistle. And that's going to go to your up man. Finally picks it up. And he is across the 30, out to about the 35-yard line.
That's number 22, Seth Bowman.
Nice run there.
Yes, it was.
River Valley needs a big score right here.
They need to put together a drive.
2 turnovers here in the first for the Raiders. 1 on a kickoff from Wilson, and then 1 on an exchange between Stump and Hash in the shadow of their own goal post on about the 2, recovered by a touchdown for a touchdown by Wellston after a big defensive stop. Stump in the shotgun. Wide receivers, 2 out to the left side, 1 to the right. Hash in motion near side. Fakes the handoff, now goes up the middle, and he's going to maybe gain a yard.
Well, I think they marked him right on the line of scrimmage. Wellston had some penetration on River Valley that time. No, they gave him a yard. You're right. No, you're not.
Second and 10.
Yeah, that official was going to give him the yard, and then he turned around and changed his mind.
Second down for the Raiders.
Just under 3 minutes here to go in the first. Stay tuned after the game for the Holzer Health System player of the game. Handoff right up the middle again, and again, no gain for the Raiders.
No, the Wellston's.
They're loading the box up.
Yeah, they've got that number 78 in there. Let me give you his name.
Timmy Causey.
Timmy Causey, he's a senior, and they've got him in the middle over the center, and he's just clogging things up in there, making it tough.
He's got big number 33 to his left side, Evan Brown.
Yes. Yeah, he's a nice, healthy boy,
well,
too.
Maybe that. Does that say 33?
33, yes.
He's a halfback defensive end.
Yeah,
so.
he's a big-looking boy.
And then 55 on the other side, Garrett Warnock. Stump in the shotgun. Receiver split out to the left and the right. Fakes handoff, looking to throw. And he throws it over the head.
A little quick that time.
Number 22, Seth Bowman.
Yeah, he needed to wait an extra half second or so and let Bowman turn around.
Brings up 4th down. Official timeout. As number 14, Ryan Jones makes his way to the sideline.
That was a timing issue that will be worked out, you hope, in weeks to come.
2 back for the Rockets. Kemp on the near side. Punt is up. And it's going to bounce once, and it looks like it's going to be downed at the 34-yard line with 1:41 to go here in the first.
Down by number 12.
You need a turnover here. Or another big defensive stop if you're River Valley.
Yeah, you need something big.
34-yard line.
And I'm still waiting for Wellston hasn't taken advantage of having Hunter Smith out there one-on-one ever since they moved the safety back in the center of the field.
He split out far to the right side.
Yeah.
Kemp to the near side. Man in the slot to the right. Frisbee dropping back, looking to throw. He's got Kemp with a lead down the left side, complete, and that is going to go to the house.
Just a quick little fade route.
He got a step on number 16. Or, I'm sorry, on number 20, I believe it was 22. We'll look at the replay here.
We're playing our corners up really, really, really tight, and if he didn't get a jam on him. He missed him, so.
Yep, just around the far, just went around the outside, and it was number 12 that was on the coverage, Kyle Neal, who had the breakup in the end zone.
Yeah, he did. But it looked like he was going to try to give him a little bump there at the line and missed him.
So Wellston goes for the extra point again. Kick is up, and this one is good. So with 1:29 left to go here in the first, Wellston out to a 21-0 lead over the River Valley Raiders. And you could see he looked over. I mean, that was where it was at. That was the drawn-up play. Wellston obviously thought that RJ could get the step. Kemp could get the step on Neal and took advantage of it. And like you said, he just missed the bump.
Yeah. Yeah, if you get a bump on him and hold him up a little bit, that throws the timing all off, and it gives gives the Raiders' defensive line an opportunity to get upfield and put pressure on the quarterback.
Again, Wellston last year a playoff team, went 7-3 before they met the Fighting Tigers of Ironton.
Yeah.
And put an end to their season at 7-4, but looking for big things this year. And again, Coach Peck really trying to get back into this and get this program back to where it was previously.
Yes.
And
we mentioned it in pregame. They're young.
They are very young. Three seniors.
Yes.
Waiting on the official to give the signal. Again, Wellston with the ball flat on the ground. And that kick again. Up, man. Going to be fielded by, was that Will Hash? He's going to get it out to about the 37 before he's pushed back.
They're just giving up field position.
They are.
45, Will Hash
it was Will Hash with the receiving the kick. And that's a name we thought we would hear more here early. Right. And we haven't heard it.
We just haven't run enough. River Valley just hasn't run enough plays yet.
39-yard line.
They haven't put together any type of drive.
Stump comes in with the play. River Valley breaks the huddle. Tight formation for the Raiders. Be a pitch up middle, finds a hole.
There we go.
Out across the 40 to the 43-yard line goes number 25, Michael Conkle. Looking at the replay. Just gets the pitch right up middle. Nice vision, finds a hole.
Yes.
And just pushes forward.
Boy,
brings up about 2nd and 5.
That was a pretty cut in the backfield,
yes,
wasn't
it was. Same type formation here with the wings for River Valley, 2nd and 5.
Oh, a little counter up inside. That one was
again.
Real close. 31. Easton Riley for Wellston did a nice job that time. That was really close to breaking.
About a yard gain on that one, and we'll bring up 3rd and about 4 with about just over 30 seconds to go here, and I think River Valley is going to just take the time, let the quarter run out, and maybe not. Stump comes in now, going to break the huddle, going to get one more in here. Under center, Conkle behind him. Handoff right up the middle. Nice push through. Breaks through for a first down out across.
There we go.
The 45 into Wellston territory.
River Valley showing some life.
For a Raider first down.
I tell you what, that's 2 plays now that he's made nice cuts in the backfield on.
He had to get by about one more guy, and that one was gone.
Yes.
So the first quarter comes to an end. We'll be back with second quarter action here on the Kindred Game of the Week from River Valley. 21-0, Wellston in the lead, but River Valley dropped.
For Kindred Communications, this is home. When other broadcasting companies went nationwide, we stayed home.
This is home.
This is home.
This is home.
6 radio stations broadcasting on 9 signals across 3 states. For Kindred Communications,
This is
home.
At Pleasant Valley Hospital, we provide excellence in both general and minimally invasive surgery.
Dr. Ron Grandia, Pleasant Valley Hospital.
Back here at Raider Stadium, Josh Wellington, Tony Thompson, the Kindred Digital Game of the Week. Again, I want to thank our sponsors for making this possible. Pleasant Valley Hospital, the Ohio Valley Bank, McDonald's of Gallipolis, Point Pleasant, and Rio Grande, Wellington Family Chiropractic, Holzer Health System, Dave Supreme Auto, Buffalo Wild Wings, and Foster Sales and Delivery. Thank you to everyone who has helped us with getting this broadcast off the ground and getting us going here. We'll be here every other week with River Valley home games. Also, you can catch the games on Facebook, you can catch them on YouTube, or you can head to the Gallipolis location of Buffalo Wild Wings and catch the game there. Also, a reminder, tomorrow night, 7:30 on your home of the Country Legends Big Buck 1015. We've got the Coke Zero 400. The last race to get into the playoffs, and it's going to be a battle. Jimmy Johnson trying to get in. He had some ups and downs this year, had a 0 for a disqualification. Also had a COVID diagnosis, had to miss a week, but still able to get into the playoffs there at Daytona. Tomorrow night, Green Flag drops at 7 o'clock, so tune in to Big Buck 1015 for all the action there. Tony, we've made it through 1 of 4 quarters, and we're still dry?
Yes, I just checked the radar.
Are we looking all right?
Well, we'll see.
Handoff for the Raiders. That's to number 15.
Number 45, Will
Or
Hash.
45, I'm sorry, Will Hash.
Brought down by number 31, Easton Riley.
Riley with the tackle.
He's played a big part in this first half so far for Wellston.
Hope everybody watching is enjoying your Pleasant Valley Hospital replay. Something new we've been able to add this year by doing this video, and hopefully the OHSAA allows us to do football and video for years to come. So the Raiders break the huddle. Second and about along 9. Stump under center. Conkle gets the pitch, goes off the right side, finds a hole, makes some ground. Going to get across the 40 to about the 38-yard line. Another nice gain for Michael Conkle.
That little play has really helped them here in the second quarter so far. Just a little pitch back to him and let him make a cut, hide behind the big linemen and the big backs in front of him, and just pick his way.
Conkle, a sophomore. And filling my age, I went to school with both of his parents, and they were both younger than me. So, Mike and Melissa, I'm sure here in the stands watching Michael. 3rd and 4 with 10:44 left to go here in the first half. Raiders driving. Hands off and able to push up forward a little ways. Maybe picks up a yard possibly. We'll see where the officials place the ball.
We're just not
placed the marker anyway.
Right. We're just not getting River Valley's just not getting the push up front right now. They're running that little play, that pitch back, but he's having to make cuts in the backfield to get free.
Conkle comes back in. Looks like it's going to be about a 4th and 2, maybe 3. And the Raiders are going to go for it here. And I think you have much. You have to.
Oh, yeah.
Stump under center.
There it is.
Conkle back up through the middle, makes a cut, and they were ready for him that time.
Yeah.
He's going to be about a yard short.
Yeah.
He's going to be a generous spot.
No way.
Brought down by number 16, Hunter Smith.
Well, Wellston ball.
First down for the Rockets.
I think everybody in white jerseys knew that Michael Conkle was going to get that ball. So turnover on downs, Wellston ball. Two wide receivers split off wide to the right. Frisbee dropping back, looking to throw. Goes deep down the right side.
There it is.
And almost picked off by Stump.
Pass broken up by number 16, Justin Stump.
Pass intended for number 3.
I'll tell you
Chase
what,
Ingalls.
Stump did a good job from the snap of the ball, reading the quarterback's eyes and making a good cut on the ball. He just didn't come down with it.
2nd and 10, 9:47 left to go first half. Wellston leads 21-0 over the Raiders. Frisbee hands it off left side Garvin. He's across the 40, still on his feet. First down and more up their left sideline. Tripped up finally as he crosses the Raider 40 into about the 38-yard line. First down, Rockets.
One little key to watch on that one, he was lined up very, very deep in the backfield on that one.
So Wellston back into Raider territory here. Frisbee waiting for his men to get set. In the shotgun. Two wide receivers split out to the right. Hands off to Garvin again up the middle. Twists and turns across the 35 down to about the 30-yard line.
35, Jonathan Garvin, the ball carrier.
Well, I tell you what, Garvin is a big boy.
He's a horse, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Second down and about 4 for the Rockets.
He's the kind of back that you've got to hit early. You've got to hit him quick because you let him build up a little bit of steam, and he's hard to deal with.
Hunter Smith near side, two wide receivers to the left side. That's where he looks to go. Frisbee now pulls it down, takes off, goes up the middle, across the 30 to about the 27-yard line. Goes Frisbee for the Wellston Rockets.
I tell you what, River Valley had nice coverage in the secondary that time. I was real impressed with that. Forcing to pull the ball down and run with it.
Under 8.5 to go here. First half action from River Valley High School. The Raiders and the Wellston Golden Rockets. Two wide receivers to the left, one to the right. Ball's on the ground, but picked up by Garvin, and he gets right up the middle, and he's still on his feet inside the 10-yard line to about the 8. Gives Jonathan Garvin. That ball was on the ground.
Yeah, Wellston, they lucked out on that one, let's be honest.
At the replay here, low snap, and it just goes right by Frisbee, and Garvin just picks it up like a shortstop and takes off with it.
Yeah, it went right to him.
Hands it off again now to Garvin right up the middle, dragging Raiders and blockers with him, and he's going to get to about the 2-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Real simple on this series. It looks like they
Jonathan
were
Garvin. Yeah.
They were lining him up a little bit deeper and just handing the ball and letting him read the hole and make a play.
Well, I think your secondary for River Valley is kind of locked down a little bit. You had the missed interception that was very close by Stump earlier on the drive, and as Garvin goes into the end zone for a touchdown, making it 27-0 pending an extra point.
Yeah.
But the secondary's been really, I mean, they've been the strong side of this River Valley defense. It's just when you've got a back with the talent and the size of Jonathan Garvin, he's just.
Why not?
You got to hand it to him.
Yeah.
And, if you're River Valley, you've got to stop that. And, you got to make them throw the ball in order to get your secondary, who's shown good coverage, the opportunity to show that they can do it again. Wellston lines up for the extra point. Snap. And that is
good.
Good. From here, it looked like that thing was 30 feet wide to the left. But the extra point goes. That makes it 28-0 here with 7:23 to go in the first half. And if you're Coach Peck, it's week 1, and you've got to keep your guys' head in the game.
Yes.
You've got to keep your morale up and see, you got to get some points on the board. You've had some unfortunate turnovers, 2 turnovers in the first quarter, and then that turnover on downs when Conkle came up just a little bit short. But you're showing some promise. Michael Conkle has showed that he's going to be a heck of a back in this town.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job. He really is. He's getting low, and he's staying behind those bigger linemen and the bigger backs that are up front blocking for him, and he's just picking and choosing his way down the field. I'm wondering, does River Valley have a play off of that pitch?
Right. Kind of a play action to maybe throw out into a screen or to turn the other way and have somebody sneaking out from the backside.
Can they do something else off of it? And that's as far as I'm concerned, you've got to have plays that work off of other plays.
Right. So when you show your play, then there's another option coming off.
Yeah.
Whether it's somebody sneaking off the backside, kind of a backside screen or something like that. So we'll see what River Valley's got up their sleeve. Again, the flat ball, no tee on the ground. Here we go. Kick's going to be picked up by the Raiders and taken out across the 30-yard line.
About the 31, it looks like.
Number 25, Michael Conkle.
Michael Conkle again.
Wow, he's getting a workout, isn't he?
By number 2, Gage Downard.
Gage Downard with the tackle.
First down for the Raiders.
Raiders looking at 1st and 10 here, trying to get something going here in the first half. 7:19 to go. Josh Wellington, Tony Thompson, your Kindred Digital Game of the Week. River Valley and Wellston brought to you by Pleasant Valley Hospital. Stump under center, that same type formation. Again,
there it is.
Wellston sniffs it out. They did fake that pitch and then hand it off coming near side.
Yeah, they did something. They do have a play off of it. We were 1 block, or River Valley was 1 block away from having a nice play there.
Ryan Jones with the carry for the Raiders. He loses about a half a yard maybe. Number 34, Garrison Garnes checks in. Gives the play to Stump. He's going to relay the message. River Valley breaks the huddle. Same formation. Stump under center. He's going to keep it, looking to throw. And he had Will Hash out in the flat just across the 30, and there's a flag on the play. Incomplete to Will Hash.
They also had Conkle out in the deep flat, wide open.
Let's see what the penalty is here.
It is on River Valley.
Only the second flag of the game.
Which is unusual for being the first game of the season.
Penalty is declined.
Flag is holding against the offense, and that penalty is declined. So third.
The holding call brings up 3rd and 11. River Valley needs a big play right here.
Yes, they do.
Stump breaks the huddle after bringing the play in. It's in under center. Conkle motions to the far side.
This is different.
Looking to throw. And incomplete over the head. It looked like number 22 maybe, Seth Bowman, the intended receiver.
Uh-huh. I believe you're right.
Just a little high.
They had number 10, Nathan Brown, coming open a little deeper across the middle.
Conkle drew some attention going out to the right side. And maybe that was to 10. He said Nathan Brown. So 4th and 10, the Raiders will punt. Ingles the near side back for Wellston. Kicks high.
Oh, what a nice
kick. Hits, takes a Raider bounce and still rolling. And it's going to be down at about the 32-yard line of Wellston, where that's where they'll take over here with 6:21 to go here in the first half and a 28-0 lead.
Well, let's see if Wellston decides to change up their game plan this time.
Would you? Or would you stay with a healthy dose of Jonathan Garvin?
To be honest with you, if I felt like I had the game where it was comfortable for us and the way we were just playing better, I would try different things.
Fair enough. Smith to the near side. 2 wide receivers split out far to the left. Garvin to the left of Frisbee. He drops back. He's going to look to throw down the left side. Nothing. Being chased out of the pocket to the left side. Still on his feet. Looks down the field. Pass complete. Man still on his feet across the 30, and he's going to be brought down at about the 26-yard line. And I believe that was, again, R.J. Kemp.
Yeah, was that Seth Bowman that brought him down?
We'll look at the Pleasant Valley Hospital replay here. And River Valley got some pressure, forced Frisbee out of the pocket. He rolls to his left side and just finally gets it down. And Kemp was wide open and out across and down the field he goes. And it looks like it was 22.
River Valley changed up their
Bowman.
Yeah, they changed up their coverage that time. They went to a cover 2. And did a nice job of covering it. Just you can't cover somebody that long.
Wide receiver to the left and the right. Ingles in motion to the left. Fake pitch and now hand off to Garvin. He's right middle and there ain't nobody. Nobody has still touched him, and he's finally tripped up at about the 10. Here's Jonathan Garvin, and he had wide open spaces.
Yeah, well, you can imagine that we were in a cover 2. And there was nobody in the center of the field. And when he broke the line of scrimmage, he just run.
Just under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Wellston knocking on the door to score again.
Now we're back to a cover 3. River Valley's back into cover 3.
Garvin still way deep. Man in motion coming near side. They're going to give it to him. That's Ingles. Near side around the corner. No containment. And he's going to be in for the touchdown. And that's going to make it 34-0 in favor of the Golden Rockets.
Number 3, Chase Ingles runs it into the end zone for a Wellston.
You can tell that Wellston has a lot of returning players.
Yes.
Yeah. They what did they lose from last year's team? 3?
Yeah, it wasn't very many.
Yeah, I think they only lost 3 from last year, and you can tell.
Wellston looking to make it a 35-0 game here. 5:34 left in the first half. So far in the game, only 2 penalties. Both have went against the Raiders. And that one is low but good. I would have bet against that one too. This angle to that field goal post is not the best. It looked like that ball was blocked and knocked clear down, but not the case.
I am astonished, Josh, by the lack of penalties we've had in this. I don't want to jinx us or anything.
Right.
First game of the season.
With limited practice and preparation. A young team.
Yes.
When you're River Valley, a young team. Coach Peck was discussing something with the official there on the sideline. Again, a big thank you to our sponsors, Pleasant Valley Hospital, the Ohio Valley Bank, McDonald's of Gallup, Point Pleasant, and Rio Grande, Wellington Family Chiropractic, Holzer Health Systems, Dave Supreme Auto, Buffalo Wild Wings, and Foster Sales and Delivery. Thank you all for your support this season. And Tony and I, again, will be back in 2 weeks when River Valley is back home here at Raider Stadium to take on
Vinton
County Vikings.
Yeah.
Somebody you're a little bit familiar with.
Oh, yeah. I worked and coached there for 5 years.
So Wellston will get ready to kick. Now, I don't know, has there been changes made to the running clock rule?
Good question.
Does it have to be second half? Is it now? I know it was 30 points.
Yes.
So we'll see.
Well, the clock's not running.
Not yet. Maybe it's after the first kickoff after the score. We'll see.
There wasn't an announcement here at the stadium.
Again, if you like what we're doing, make sure you comment on YouTube or Facebook or wherever you're watching the game. Let us know what you'd like to see different, if anything, or anything like that. River Valley out across the 40-yard line, number 14. Ryan. Number 14, Ryan Jones.
Jones is a nice-looking player, isn't he?
Yeah. Clouds are rolling in just a little bit. Again, we're under the canopy here on top of the press box. Not overwhelmingly hot.
No, it's not.
River Valley coming out a little different here. Two wide receivers split to the left, one to the right, stumping the shotgun. He's going to keep it right up the middle. Got a hole. He's going to pick up about 3 yards.
That was an effective play.
It was.
Spread him out a little bit.
Number 16, Justin Stump with the quarterback keeper.
And I'll tell you one thing that I noticed is Nathan Brown, number 10 for River Valley, was split out wide, and he's got some wheels on him, I do believe.
Maybe we see a deep one here. Conkle coming into the game. He's been a name you've heard a lot. Stump breaks the huddle. He's going to stay in the shotgun. As you said, number 10, Nathan Brown, split out wide to the right. Two wide receivers to the left. They put Will Hash in motion. Stump hands it off. Up the middle. That's going to be to Ryan Jones.
Yep.
He's going to pick up a couple yards positive yardage.
I like the spread out here a little bit.
14, Ryan Jones, the ball carrier, brought down by number 31, Easton Riley, and number 55, Garrett Warnock. 3rd and 4 for the Raiders.
3rd and 4 for River Valley. .407 left to go. Stump waiting to break the huddle. Now does. Raiders make their way to the line. Just a weird look with the center carrying the ball from the huddle.
Yes, it is.
Two wide receivers to the left. Brown out wide to the right. Stump calls for it. Drops back looking to throw. Gets a little pressure. And it's batted down. Incomplete. So with 3:41 left to go. Left back and just nice awareness by the lineman.
Yeah.
I believe it's number 58 for the Rockets. Brandon Taborn with the deflection. So the Raiders to punt.
Oh, no.
Botch snap, and it's going to be straight up in the air. Hits it about the 48. Now fielded by Wellston across the 50. And now it's about the 47-yard line of the Raiders.
Number 4, Jeremiah Frisbee, brought down by number...
That was Frisbee on the carry.
Ryan Weber, and number 45, Will Hash.
So 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Wellston has the ball in a 35-0 lead. Here on senior night at River Valley. So Wellston comes out, taking their time. Now timeout, River Valley. We'll be back. It's Kindred Game of the Week here at River Valley on Kindred Digital.
At Pleasant Valley Hospital, we provide excellence in both general and minimally invasive surgery.
Dr. Ron Grandia, Pleasant Valley Hospital.
Junior back to the bottom. Logano fails to block, and Junior wants the lead.
Nice low is going to get down to about 57.
Racing down to the white flag. One final lap. Junior crosses.
Side by side, Truex around. Carl Edwards spins down to the apron.
MRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
Proud to be the voice of NASCAR in the tri-state. Big Buck Country 1015.
Welcome back to River Valley High School, the Raiders and the Rockets of Wellston. 3.5 minutes to go here.
They're going to throw.
In the first half. Frisbee drops back, looking way downfield. And the pass is up and caught inside the 15-yard line. Pass complete to Ingalls.
Yeah. Yeah, they're letting you know they're going to throw when they bring Garvin up beside the quarterback to block. Now they're going to run him.
Wilson's coach, Mike Smith, in his second year.
He's doing a nice job with his team.
He is. And it hasn't been that long ago. Wellston didn't even have a stadium that was worth playing in, and then that got turned around. Frisbee throws out into the flat to the left side, finds Ingalls again. He's going to be around the left side, fights his way toward the pylon. No signal yet. Touchdown.
Yeah.
Wellston makes it 41-0 here in the first half, 2:55 to go.
Oh, boy.
Number 3, Chase Ingalls, the ball carrier.
Must be raining in town. There's a lightning in toward Gallipolis. Guy on a rain delay.
Oh, my.
Again, we hope you're enjoying the Kindred Digital Game of the Week. And again, we'll be back in 2 weeks. And that was a jump on River Valley.
Yeah, they were across the line by just a little bit.
If we get any score updates during halftime or whatever, we'll be sure to get you that when we come back from half.
Offsides against the Raiders is the flag.
Offside's the call, which we knew, and so Wellston will give it another go.
Oh.
And the extra point is no good.
No good on the extra points. It's going to say 41-0 in favor of Wellston, and that looked just like the last kick did that I thought missed, and it was good. So
yes.
It's, again, an odd angle here as we sit right at midfield on the Raiders side atop the River Valley press box.
We got a great view. We've got great weather so far. Nothing to complain about.
That's right. We get through this half. Halftime again, only 10 minutes. I just heard your weather dinger go off. I've fished with you enough. I don't know.
8:21.
We're going to hit it about halftime, isn't it?
Yeah.
So River Valley to receive the kick here. A little less than 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Wellston leading 41-0 here on senior night. And that is going to be an offsides. Their false start on the offense here.
Flag is offsides against Wellston.
We're going to get wet in the second half.
Could be. Could be. Well, somebody might get wet. We're going to be under this canopy.
Yeah.
As long as there's no lightning, we're good to go.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the procedure is in a game with the score like it sits. If lightning lasts very long, then what?
I don't know. That's a good question.
So waiting on the whistle. There it is. And here comes the kick. River Valley gets it across 30, across 35 now, across the 40. Goes Michael Conkle.
Well, River Valley's had good field position off of kickoffs tonight.
Yep. I'd like to see them come back out again in that shotgun, spread it out a little bit.
Yes.
See if we can get some passing going down the field for River Valley.
I thought I saw out of the corner of my eye the lightning behind me, but I don't think it was.
If you don't see it, it didn't happen. Back into the bunch formation here for Stump. Conkle slips out, gets the pitch up the middle. Nice running lane. Gets out across the 45 to close to the 46. Michael Conkle with a nice carry.
Oh, boy, he picked up an extra yard or two there at the end, falling forward.
Down by number 4 is Jeremiah Frisbee. 2nd and 3 for the Raiders.
Nice 7-yard gain, 6 to 7 yard gain there for Conkle. You can feel the temperature change with the wind blowing in.
Uh-huh.
Laura's about to make an appearance. Stump again under center. Conkle takes it again off the right side, makes a move, and he's going to gain about another yard and a half, 2 yards. Fights his way up and a first down, and I believe that's the first down for River Valley.
It might be.
First down.
So Michael Conkle getting it done for River Valley as they're moving on. 1:49 left to go first half. You're going to have to air it out now. You're down to about a minute and a half. You got the first half coming to an end. You want to get in the end zone before the half. Who knows what the weather brings after that. Stump under center. Hands it off. And it's going to be a loss of about 3 yards.
That was Garn.
Yep, Garrison Garnes.
Brought down by number 3.
Junior running back. Something just a little different.
2nd down and 11 for the Raiders.
Just under a minute to go now as the clock runs. Stump under center. Conkle slips out, gets the hand or the pitch. Up the middle, still on his feet, going to pick up 8 yards, almost 9. Michael Conkle up the middle. Nice job on that inside carry.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful play. The line is starting to block for him, and
29 seconds to go and counting here, and Hash just taking his time getting the play in. Stump relays it. I think you got to take a shot here. Again, that same tight formation. Conkle to the near side. Garns to the far side with the Cash behind him. Conkle's going to sneak out, gets the pitch. And another, nope, he's going to be brought down for a loss of about a yard, and that's going to do it.
That's it.
For the first half here at River Valley. Your score at the half of your Kindred Digital Game of the Week is Wellston 41, River Valley 0. We'll be back in just a little bit with more from River Valley in your Kindred Digital Game of the Week.
KINDRED Digital Sports is proud to bring you the River Valley High School Game of the Week, presented by Pleasant Valley Hospital. This week's game is brought to you in part by Foster Sales and Delivery Incorporated, 35 Corporate Drive, Bidwell, Ohio, Ohio Valley Bank, Community First, member FDIC, Dave's Supreme Auto Sales, 1393 Jackson Pike in Gallipolis, Ohio, Wellington Family Chiropractic, 21 Central Avenue in Gallipolis, Ohio, and 101.5 Big Buck Country.
At Pleasant Valley Hospital, we provide excellence in both general and minimally invasive surgery.
Dr. Jonathan Seaton, Pleasant Valley Hospital.
If you're ordering McDonald's and your friend says they don't want fries, get them the fries. Or else your fries will be their fries. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Junior back to the bottom. Logano fails to block, and Junior wants the lead.
Tonight's low is going to get down to about 57.
Racing down to the white flag. One final lap. Junior crosses.
Side by side, Truex around. Carl Edwards spins down to the apron.
MRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
Proud to be the voice of NASCAR in the Tri-State. Big Buck Country 1015.
Get extra napkins when you order a hot and juicy quarter pounder. A normal amount of napkins just won't do. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I think so. Yeah. You too.
At Pleasant Valley Hospital, we provide excellence in both general and minimally invasive surgery.
Dr. Jonathan Seaton, Pleasant Valley Hospital.
I've got a secret to tell you about the Happy Meal, but it's not very well kept. Adults can order one too. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
KINDRED Digital Sports is proud to bring you the River Valley High School Game of the Week, presented by Pleasant Valley Hospital. This week's game is brought to you in part by Foster Sales and Delivery Incorporated, 35 Corporate Drive, Bidwell, Ohio, Ohio Valley Bank, Community First, member FDIC, Dave's Supreme Auto Sales, 1393 Jackson Pike in Gallipolis, Ohio, Wellington Family Chiropractic, 21 Central Avenue in Gallipolis, Ohio, and 101.5 Big Buck Country.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kelly Roush.
And I'm Dr. Z. We're from Holzer's Sports Medicine Team, and we are here to care for your student athletes.
We are excited to offer 2 locations for sports injury clinics every Saturday. I will be at our Jackson Hospital every Saturday morning from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.
and I'll be at our Gallipolis location each Saturday from 8 to 10.
Walk-ins are welcome.
Best wishes to all student athletes on behalf of Holzer Sports Medicine Team.
Believe you me, we've seen a lot of mornings. And eating the small bits of cheese stuck to a McDonald's wrapper is the right way to start a morning. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Back here at River Valley, where the Wellston Golden Rockets lead the River Valley Raiders 41-0. And Tony, it's been a whole lot of Garvin a whole lot of what we thought would be Hunter Smith, but R.J. Kemp has gotten a lot done for the Golden Rockets as well. And River Valley just trying to get some movement. And the size up front of Wellston is just a little bit more than what the line of River Valley's been able to handle.
Size and experience up front.
That's it.
Yeah. They've played together in the past, and they have some experience in working together, and they're just beating River Valley up front right now, and that's the bottom line.
Again, River Valley with only 3 seniors this year, and Wellston only lost 3 last year. So maybe you look at, if you're River Valley, the benefits that Wellston has this year, you're looking at next year.
Yeah, possibility.
You get some experience with these young men. Michael Conkle has shown to be a really good ball player for River Valley, only a sophomore. You've got your quarterback, of course, in Justin Stump, who's only a sophomore.
Right.
So these are kids who have come up through the youth system together and are now, getting that varsity football experience. And again, when you're not only you're a young team, but you're a young team in the middle of something that no one's ever experienced. You didn't know until 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
That you were even going to be able to play football.
Exactly.
So now here you are. You're coming out here in an abbreviated season. It's not the team, I don't believe, that you thought you were going to play to start with.
No.
If we had a full season. So you come out here, and again, it's Coach Peck is starting to build this program, but you don't do it overnight. This is not one of those programs where he came in and he was following somebody who had just racked off, 5 straight playoff appearances and just got tired of coaching and retired.
Right.
This is something where he's coming in and he's building this program and his vision as the first ever alum to ever be the head coach of this school. Class of 96 for Coach Peck, and he's really trying to do something here and build something the same way he built it at South Gallia early on in his coaching career.
Yeah, people just need to be patient. The kids need to be patient. They need to follow his lead, get in the weight room. I'm sure, maybe they are getting in the weight room. I don't know.
I think if you're coached by Jason Peck, you're in the weight room.
Yeah.
I think that's a given.
You need to be in there, year-round unless you're playing another sport. It can't just be a 3 or 4 month sport unless you're involved in other sports, and that's good if you are involved in other sports. But if you're not, it's time to put dedication.
The work in. Yep, that's exactly it. And along with the experience and the dedication comes an expanded playbook, and throwing in more wrinkles and things like that. So I think this is a program headed in the right direction. It's been a rough one tonight, let's be honest, but with each event like this in their career, it's going to be something they can build on. They're going to take something. You have to take something away from tonight. Your secondary has played well for the most part. You had a nice breakup down here in the end zone on a touchdown by Neal. A nice play on a ball by Stump coming across the field on the near side.
Should have had a pick.
Should have had a pick. But that comes, you're taking that away, and Michael Conkle has proven thus far. I think Jones got nicked up a little bit early on. And so Conkle kind of got the weight of it put on him. And he's shown that he has got, at this age, the vision that he can build on. So you take that, and Coach Peck's going to watch the film, and he's going to look and see, things he can take, positives away. And there's going to be some teaching moments.
Oh, definitely.
This is why you're getting beat here. Or look, if you didn't miss this bump on the outside, then Kemp doesn't get open going down the field for a touchdown early.
Yeah.
So you got plays like that and things like that that Jason's going to be able to coach on. And, you know, like I said, I've known Jason for going on 25 years. We've been, you know, I've known him the whole time I've known him. He's always been, he's about the weight room. He's a football mind, and it's what he breathes and it's what he lives, and football is him. Has been since we were freshmen in high school, as long as I've known him. I can't tell you how many Pittsburgh Steelers stories I heard over the years back in the day. But he's going to teach from this, and River Valley is going to be a better team as his career at this school moves forward.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to take a break in just a second, and we're going to lead in to the second half here at River Valley. And we will be a running clock also coming into the second half as we also look for the weather to move in as well. So you're watching the Kindred Digital Game of the Week, and we'll be back with second half action after this.
At Pleasant Valley Hospital, we provide excellence in both general and minimally invasive surgery.
Dr. Ron Grandia, Pleasant Valley Hospital.
KINDRED Digital Sports is proud to bring you the River Valley High School Game of the Week, presented by Pleasant Valley Hospital. This week's game is brought to you in part by Foster Sales and Delivery Incorporated, 35 Corporate Drive, Bidwell, Ohio, Ohio Valley Bank, Community First, member FDIC, Dave's Supreme Auto Sales, 1393 Jackson Pike in Gallipolis, Ohio, Wellington Family Chiropractic, 21 Central Avenue in Gallipolis, Ohio, and 101.5 Big Buck Country.
And we are back, and Tony, something we thought would not happen because there weren't any bands or anything.
Yes.
Has happened. The dreaded add 3 minutes.
Oh, no.
So we've added time to the clock. I thought with no halftime band performances and things like that, the teams are not in the locker rooms. They go to opposite end zones. And
Wellston still wasn't ready.
It's all right. So here we go. We're going to – River Valley is going to kick off, correct? They received it in the first half?
Correct.
So Wellston will receive it. Again, running clock in the second half. Unless it goes down to under a 30-point deficit, and then it goes back to a standard clock. Play stops on injury and timeout, I believe. So you may see us take a few extra breaks here as we go, as change of possession and things like that, to make sure that we get all of our sponsors' spots in. We cannot thank them enough. Pleasant Valley Hospital, the Ohio Valley Bank, McDonald's of Gallipolis, Point Pleasant, and Rio Grande, Wellington Family Chiropractic, Holzer Health System, Dave's Supreme Auto, Buffalo Wild Wings, and Foster Sales and Delivery. I want to remind you, we will be back again in 2 weeks with the River Valley Raiders and the Vinton County Vikings from here in Bidwell. Also, don't forget this Saturday night, tomorrow night, 7:30, green flag drops on the final race of the NASCAR regular season, the Coke Zero 400 from Daytona International. Join Big Buck 101.5 and our friends from the Motor Racing Network as we tune in to see who makes the playoffs, who does not. Jimmy Johnson trying to get in for that chase for his 8th championship in his final season with Hendrick Motorsport. Find out who's in, who's not when it comes to the playoffs. The last race of the playoffs from Daytona. Green flag drops at 7:30 tomorrow night on your home for the Country Legends, BigBuck1015.com, or on the actual station, Big Buck 1015. So used to from last season saying BigBuck1015.com for a radio broadcast that I just forgot we even had a radio station.
Yeah.
And a big thanks to KINDRED Communications for allowing this to happen. We did a pretty quick pivot on this thing and turned it around and got it set up and ready to go. So big thanks to everybody back there, Reeves and Mike and Jason and everybody who was involved with this, all of our people behind the scenes getting everything situated and prepared, and our friends at Video Productions for getting it to where you can see it. And again, if you don't have Facebook, you can watch it on YouTube. Tell all your friends, share it. It'll still stay up after the game as well, and you can also watch it live at the Gallipolis Buffalo Wild Wings. Kickoff from the Raiders. Going to be picked up at the 20. Coming near side now, breaks one tackle. Breaks a second across the 25, cuts back, tries to cut back, but brought down. Is that R.J. Kemp?
Yeah, and there we got a penalty.
Kemp brought down by Jones.
We've got a block in the back on Wellston.
Wind's starting to pick up just a little bit.
First and 10 Rockets.
It backs them up. As you look to, I guess it would be the south from here.
And there is a flag against the
Getting a little cloudy.
Yes, it is.
Wind picking up a little bit, so hopefully the lightning at least stays away. We'll see what happens here. Clock gets started. And Wellston will start the first half, first and 10. Three wide receivers to the right side. Hands it off up the middle. Pickup of about 4 yards.
Well, more number 42.
Yeah, Garvin is he is a horse when it comes to running up the middle. Again, congratulations to all the seniors here at River Valley. And 3 football players. We had some Jordan Lambert from the golf team. Dropping back, looking to throw.
There it is.
It's intercepted by the Raiders. That Stump still on his feet, makes a move inside the 20. Going to be at the
Number 16, Justin
about the 17-yard line of the Rockets.
Brought down by number 60, Brock Eggers.
And that was just thrown high over the intended receiver.
First down,
and
Raiders.
Stump gets it. And now he's going to come back out at quarterback and try to get the Raiders on the board here. 10:40 left to go.
Well, let's see if that little boost of adrenaline can get them going.
Conkle in motion, gets the ball right up the middle, makes a nice move, still on his feet, pushing the pile. And he's going to be out to about the 11-yard line as Michael Conkle.
I tell you what, Wellston's having a difficult time stopping that play.
He just gets low.
Yes.
And hammers on him.
7 for the Raiders.
River Valley looking to get on the board. Will Hash back into the game here. Same tight wing formation. Conkle sneaks again. Fake Stump. And he's going to keep it. And picks up maybe.
No, he pitched it, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah.
It looked
Yeah,
like
he
from here that
pitched
he kept it. But Conkle did get the carry.
Yeah. It was closed off up inside, so he tried to get it around the end that time.
Bring up 3rd and 6. Stump comes back in here. 9:14 left to go. 41-0 in favor of Wellston, running clock. Brown to the right hash behind him. Brown's in motion, coming near side, swinging out far. Stump's going to keep it, but my goodness, Wellston in there in a hurry.
They didn't have a chance that time. We never blocked him. He came right off the defensive line of scrimmage. Unblocked, untouched.
It was 32-53, I believe.
4th down for the Raiders.
Tucker, Irvin, Ethan Cottle. 4th and 12. Ryan Jones checks back in. Number 35, Riley Evans, comes out. Eight minutes.
Well, we've got them spread out, and we're in the gun. River Valley's in the gun right now.
Drops back, stumbles a bit, now rolling to his right.
No.
Incomplete.
Number 16, Justin Stone's pass falls incomplete. Rockets take over on downs.
So turnover on downs for the Raiders. Wellston will take over, 1st and 10. Again, I like what I see from Michael Conkle, the sophomore, for River Valley. Going to have a good career, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, I think so. Definitely been a bright spot. Now they're in the running formation.
Wide receiver 1 to the left, 2 to the right. Garvin is back there.
Oh, wow, what a play. Number 45 for River Valley.
Number 7, Isaac Mollahan, hands it off.
New quarterback in the game as well for Wellston and Mollahan.
Oh, okay.
Brought down by number 45,
Will Hash with his nose on the ball.
Loss, 2nd and long for the Rockets.
About a 3-yard loss for Wellston, and we haven't said that much tonight.
No.
So new quarterback for the Rockets.
Who is the new quarterback? What's his number? Is it 7?
Yep.
Okay. I watched him in pregame. He's
Isaac Mollahan.
He's going to be a good one, it looks like. He's got some tools.
In the shotgun, drops back, looking to throw, and he is going to be brought down. The big sack by Will Hash.
Oh, my,
wow.
What a play.
Will Hash shot out of a rocket, and he's just going to come right up the middle from that middle linebacker spot, untouched, and launches, and he just about jumped over Mollahan. He just about missed him, but able to bring him down, and that brings up a long 3rd down, and the scoreboard says 13. Now, our scoreboard picks up the scoreboard here at the field, but that is a lot longer than 13. Looking at a 3rd and 20. Mollahan looking to throw. Throws down the field. Got a man. Complete.
I told you
that's going to Hunter Smith.
Yeah, that kid's got a nice arm. I watched him in pregame.
And Smith comes off here on the outside, just makes a nice inside move. And River Valley just a little slow getting over with the help, and he's going to go up and get that one. Stump just a little late getting there.
Yep.
The amount that it is, if you're missing it, please come to the press box and do so, and we will hand it over.
So 5.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd with a running clock. Mollahan in the shotgun. Hands it off up the middle. Garvin makes a cut. Still on his feet out to the 40-yard line where he's going to be brought down. Tackle made by number 10 for the Raiders, Nathan Brown.
Brought down by number 10, Nathan Brown.
I think Brown has some potential.
I think he does too. And River Valley's got some size up front. I think with the proper coaching and a little bit of just maturing and getting some experience, you're going to see some talent up there as well.
Yeah.
And you add that to the natural talent that Conkle's showing already at this point in his career, as Wellston is going to hand it off, but the tackle made again by number 45, Will Hash.
Yes.
And he was silent in the first half for the most part, but that young man has come to life here in the second. 4.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Wellston leads 41-0. Going left to right here. I'm used to calling radio where I have to describe
Yes,
which direction
I
people are
know.
going. People are watching this one. They know which direction they're going. Allahan drops back, getting some pressure, rolls to his left, he tucks it and keeps it. Gets across the 40, now tries to cut back inside, slung around, still on his feet, coming back the other way now, back behind the 40 before he's brought down at about the original line of scrimmage by number 10, and that again is going to be Nathan Brown. He had it.
Oh,
he
yeah.
He had a nice gain, but
Yes,
then
he did.
turned around and ran back the other direction. He gets out to about the 37 and then just, the 47 and then back the other direction. So that's going to bring up 4th down. And Wellston, I believe, for the first time is going to punt this evening.
River Valley did a nice job of shutting things down.
They did. Will Hash showing up, Nathan Brown as well on that drive. Right at 3 minutes to go here in the third, as we've got a running clock and an impending storm coming. Delay a game on Wellston, so that's going to drop them back just a little bit. There's the punt. Conkle's back to receive it, but that's going to hit and bounce and take a rocket roll. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 24-yard line with 2:38 left to go here in the third. We look over at the monitor here. It's just really nice to be able to turn around,
yes,
and see a replay and see what everybody's seeing, and this has really been a good experience. I'm looking forward to the other two games that we've got this year, and hopefully River Valley is able to learn from tonight, and when we see them again in 2 weeks,
yes,
show us
you'll
something
see
a little
vast
different.
improvement.
I think so too.
Yes.
I know you can hear when we're not talking, the wind whipping through the microphone. Stump under center. Man in motion, going to hand it off. Up the middle. Flag on the play. That come from way back in the backfield.
Yeah. That could be anything. Could be a face mask or anything.
He threw that flag 15 yards.
Yeah, he did. That's a face mask, yeah.
First penalty other than a delay of game against Wellston so far. And it's been a penalty-free.
The flag is a face mask against Wellston.
They did have a block in the back. They did have a block in the back. So right at 2 minutes here. Michael Conkle comes back in for the Raiders. Stump gets the signal. There's the motion from the official to start the clock. I'd love to see Conkle break one right here.
It would be nice, wouldn't it?
Ball sitting at the 28-yard line. Comes near side. Nice gain out to the 35-yard line. Looking to see who. 45. Imagine that, Will Hash.
Well, I'll tell you what, that young man, too, has an awful good eye for running the football.
Yes, he does.
First down for the Raiders.
Right at a minute to go here. Stump under center. That one's going to get a Conkle. Still on his feet across the 40. Still on his feet.
Wow.
Makes it out to the 46-yard line.
Picked up 11 yards. Is that right?
First down. And he just, this play, they just get in the middle there and just kind of keep pushing, and he just keeps pushing along.
Yeah.
Nice run by the sophomore Conkle. Don't forget to stay tuned afterwards. We got the Holzer Health System player of the game. number 14. I believe that's Jones coming in, bringing in the play. Yeah, Ryan Jones, junior. Handoff comes near side. Wellston with nice pursuit right at the line of scrimmage. That was Will Hash with the carry.
They did a nice job that time of setting the edge out here, so it forced him to cut up into help.
That's going to do it for 3 quarters of play here with the score 41-0 in favor of the Wellston Golden Rockets over the River Valley Raiders. You're watching the Kindred Digital Game of the Week from River Valley. We'll be right back.
If you're ordering McDonald's and your friend says they don't want fries, get them the fries. Or else your fries will be their fries. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Is pain from an injury interrupting your life's game plan? With comprehensive and minimally invasive surgical services available at multiple locations and an affiliation with Marshall Orthopedics, Holzer has the team to keep you off the sideline. With Holzer on your team, you'll be in the game for the moments that matter most, like retaining your championship title. Holzer Health System. Excellent care every time.
Get extra napkins when you order a hot and juicy Quarter Pounder. A normal amount of napkins just won't do. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Back here at River Valley, I want to remind you where you clicked, if you're watching this program, this broadcast, where you clicked in the link. Look down below in the comments, the description. You're going to find a link there to donate. The gate is greatly affected by this 15% rule for attendance. So 15% of capacity is all that's allowed here. So the gate's down. That means concessions are down. And believe it or not, football supports more than just football.
Yes, it does.
It brings in a lot of money that helps support other athletic programs inside the school, whether it be the swim team or volleyball or whoever. So you can donate in that link, and that money goes directly, 100%, directly into an account with River Valley Athletic Association. Kindred Communications, nobody has anything to do with where that goes except when you give that money, and it's through the Cash App, so you can debit, credit, whatever, transfer the money to them, and that's going to go to help offset the loss of revenue that the athletic department's going to take here at River Valley this season. So want to encourage that. You'll hear about every time we do a game. So every other week you're going to hear about that. Make sure that if you can, you donate to that athletic program. 11:43 here to go in the game. River Valley trailing 41-0. They've got the ball. Handoff up the middle. On second down, going to be a nice boat. It's like a 5-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 5. Stump under center again. Drops back. Now the pitch out, and that was just.
They were waiting on that one.
Yes, they were. And that was Conkle. And it's going to be also give him some forward progress. But he was hit immediately. He didn't have a chance on that one.
No, they had 2 men waiting on him.
Downer on the stop. It's going to bring up 4th down. The pitch was just a little bit late, it looked like.
It was a little off, wasn't it?
Yeah, it just wasn't as smooth as what he's gotten previously. So the Raiders will punt as we try to get this game in before the remnants of what was Hurricane Laura gets here.
Another nice punt.
It is.
Oh, the
and it's
ball's
on the ground, and River Valley's going to get it. It looks like River Valley might have it.
Well, they should have had it. Yeah,
it is. River Valley's going to get it 1st and 10 inside the 35-yard line of the Wellston Rockets.
First down for the Raiders.
And they gave him just about as little space as possible. Ingles calling for the fair catch, and he steps up, has to go to a knee, and that was it. That was it.
He misjudged it, didn't he?
Yes, he did. So Justin Stump again. Under center, he's got Hash behind him. There's a little bit smoother handoff to Conkle, and look what he does with it. He's going to pick up a bat. Well, he's still on his feet. Across first down, he's going to be down to the 20-yard line. Goes Michael Conkle, and another impressive run by that sophomore.
I'm going to tell you what, that young man's going to break one. He deserves to break one.
He does, and he's not like we've seen Jonathan Garvin, who is a big boy. Michael Conkle's not that big of a young man.
No, he's stout,
and he just keeps pushing and pushing and pushing. And that brings up 1st and 10 with the ball. Well, the marker, we'll say. 20-yard. Now the ball's on the 20. Stump under center. Conkle sneaks out. Going to get it again right up the middle, still on his feet. And he's going to pick up 9 more. Michael Conkle.
Wow, I'll tell you what, Wellston's trying to send blitzers on the outside there, but they're just not getting there in time.
2nd and about 5 for the Raiders.
They called him down before where I thought they called him down. So 2nd and 5, 8:55 left to go here in the game. 41-0 Wellston lead, but River Valley not giving up and pounding on the door. Again, a huge thank you to all of our sponsors for allowing us to do this. Pleasant Valley Hospital, the High Valley Bank, McDonald's of Gallipolis, Rio Grande, and Point Pleasant. Hand off to Conkle up the middle.
Number 25, Michael Conkle, the ball carrier. Brought down by number 52.
They just pitch the ball back to him, and he's got the freedom to cut wherever he thinks there's a hole up in there.
Also want to thank Holzer Health System, Dave Supreme Auto, Wellington Family Chiropractic, Foster Sales and Delivery, and our friends at Buffalo Wild Wings, where you can go every other week, every Buckeye home game. Jeez, there aren't going to be any of those this year. Any River Valley Raider home game, you can go to Buffalo Wild Wings in Gallipolis. Enjoy your dinner, sit back, relax, and watch Raider football. They snuck that one. They had really nice penetration from the defense, and River Valley just kind of pushed it early with 7:34 left. Looks like I thought we had a Wellston player getting up a little bit slow, but guess not. And that one just went to Hash, and he just took it right up the middle.
Yeah, there was no room.
So Stump comes in, 4th and 2. Just over 7 minutes to go in the game here with a running clock. River Valley trying to get it into the end zone here. At least a first down and then a touchdown. Conkle got the cut, first down, still on his feet.
He's in it.
And he is in for a touchdown. Michael Conkle scores for River Valley. Nice run by that young man.
What a nice cut.
Go to the replay, the Pleasant Valley Hospital replay here, and it's just the same play they've been running, and he just finds an open hole, makes a cut through it, breaks 2 tackles, and into the end zone goes the sophomore Michael Conkle. So the Raiders on the board.
And it looks like they're going to kick.
They're going to kick for the extra point here. Trying to see who. And on the snap, Stump puts it down, and that is no good.
High.
Yep, the snap was off. Stump couldn't get it down, and it was Conkle, the kicker. So it was 6:39 left to go in the game. 41-6 in favor of Wellston. But nice to see
River Valley fighting.
Yep, getting on the board, and Michael Conkle running as hard now as he did in the first quarter.
Yes.
We've got 6.5 and a little over to go here as we try to dodge the elements. So River Valley making their way out to kick the ball off. Again, if there's something you liked about the game, something you'd like to see a little bit different with our broadcast, leave some comments. Let us know what's going on, what you think. We're excited to be able to do this for you, and we want to make it as best a presentation as we possibly can. So, again, also these games will be left up. So if you didn't get a chance to watch, somebody didn't get a chance to watch it tonight live, you can always go back. Or if you've got somebody who's playing and you want to go back and watch them, you can watch this game at any time. And we will be back in 2 weeks as the Vinton County Vikings come down from MacArthur, down 160, and I'm sure, and down to back here to River Valley to play in week 3.
Looking forward to that.
And the kickoff from the Raiders is going to be fielded by number 3. He's going around, and there's a block in the back.
Yeah.
So he's still on his feet out across midfield to about the Raider 47, but it's going to come back.
Number 3, Chase Ingalls.
Chase Ingalls with
receiving the kick.
The return. And something else we
against the Rockets.
There's a replay here to show. There's a flag from the backfield. Want to tell you though, also, now we're not going to be doing the away games, but we know
Yes.
somebody.
Yes.
So our buddies over with River Valley Football Broadcasting, they do a great job streaming some audio to these games. Been doing it for several years. Both tremendous guys, Eric Witt and Carl DeWitt. So they're going to have you for the away games. Come back and see us when it comes to week number 3. But if you want all the River Valley Raider away action, those are some good guys. You can check them out on Facebook, River Valley Raider Broadcasting. Or River Valley Football Broadcasting, I'm sorry. So you can check those guys out, and they're tremendous. Do a tremendous job, so check them out. And again, don't forget about that Donate Now button. Mollahan takes a snap, hands it off. He's going to go off the right side, still on his feet. Out of first down to Moore as he's out across the 45. Nice play by Wellston there. Let's see who the back was.
Number 4, Jeremiah Frisbee.
The PA says it was 4, but that's not right.
No, it's 44.
44. 4 was our quarterback.
Oh, that's motion. They didn't call it.
Mollahan back to throw. And nice defense played by the Raiders on the far side to knock it away. Double coverage, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah. Very nice job.
Bodie Kemp, probably relation to RJ, I would imagine, in a town that small.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess they're related somehow. That was your running back on that first down play, number 44.
He did a nice job.
Yes, he did. 2 wide receivers to the left side, 1 far out to the right, man behind Mollahan. It's so weird to be able to hear the quarterback clap from here. There's not enough people in the stands and no band. You can hear the clap and the cadence from the quarterback. Illegal procedure on Wellston. That's going to back him up with 3:45 left to go here in the 4th with a running clock, and Wellston up 41-6. Don't forget about that donate button. If you can't find it or you have trouble locating it, send us a message to any of the Facebook pages that for KINDRED Communications or with River Valley Athletics and so forth, River Valley Football. Get a hold of us. We'll get it figured out if you want to make that donation. If you can't find that link, you let us know. If so, again, all proceeds from that, 100% of that money that is donated goes to the River Valley Athletic Department.
The Wellston runner brought down by number 55, Aiden Green.
Green with the stop. Brings up 3rd down and about 14 for the Golden Rockets. Mollahan in the shotgun. Bad snap, recovers it though, but he's got pressure. Rolling near side. Now change direction, going back the other way, but wrapped up and going to be brought down for a big loss by the Raiders.
Oh, great job of pursuit that time.
They kept him contained. He tried to get out, but
did.
River Valley just zeroed in on him and able to bring him down. Snap was high, went off his fingers, recovers, but then by that point, River Valley is there. Garnes, number 55 there as well for the Raiders. So a long fourth down and a punt coming, the second of the game for Wellston. Just under 2 minutes to go here. Wellston gets the snap, punts up.
Oh, nice punt.
Fair catch called for. And caught at about the 38 by Conkle. So River Valley take over with 1:40 and counting to go here.
Conkle's been everywhere, hasn't he?
I think we can go ahead and name it the Holzer Health System Player of the Game, Michael Conkle for sure. Responsible for River Valley's only touchdown so far, and this young man, you're going to hear his name a lot this season.
Yes, you are. He does a nice job of running the ball in this offense.
Again, want to thank all of our sponsors: Pleasant Valley Hospital, Ohio Valley Bank, McDonald's of Gallipolis, Point Pleasant, and Rio Grande, Wellington Family Chiropractic, Holzer Health System, Dave Supreme Auto, Buffalo Wild Wings, Foster Sales and Delivery. River Valley breaks the huddle. Just over a minute to go here. Stump drops back, looks to throw, throws down the right side, got a man, but overthrows him. And that was Jones.
Well, I tell you what, Josh.
Ryan Jones was the intended receiver.
I don't think he overthrew him. I think Jones got turned around. If we watch this replay here, you'll see Jones getting turned around.
Yep, just got turned
a
little bit high, but still.
I think it would have been on the mark if he wouldn't have got turned around.
And that's one of those little fundamental footwork kind of things that you're going to have. And Ryan Jones, just a junior. Stump under center. And there was lightning.
Yes, there was lightning. And we
are perfect timing in 20 seconds. The final here from Bidwell is going to be 41-6 in favor of the Wellston Rockets as time is going to expire. And that's going to do it for this week's Kindred Digital Game of the Week. Again, thank you to all our sponsors. Tune in next week to River Valley Football Broadcasting over on Facebook. They're going to have all your action from the road. We'll be back in 2 weeks with River Valley and Vinton County. Until then, again, thanks to all of our sponsors. For Tony Thompson, I'm Josh Wellington. You've watched the River Valley Raiders fall to Wellston 41-6 in the Kindred Digital Sports Game of the Week.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kelly Roush.
And I'm Dr. Z. We're from Holzer Sports Medicine Team, and we are here to care for your student athletes.
We are excited to offer 2 locations for sports injury clinics every Saturday. I will be at our Jackson Hospital every Saturday morning from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.
And I'll be at our Gallipolis location each Saturday from 8 to 10.
Walk-ins are welcome.
Best wishes to all student athletes on behalf of Holzer Sports Medicine Team.
I've got a secret to tell you about the Happy Meal. But it's not very well kept. Adults can order one too. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Junior back to the bottom. Logano fails to block, and Junior wants the lead.
Tonight's low is going to get down to about 57.
Racing down to the white flag. One final lap. Junior crosses.
Side by side, Truex around. Carl Edwards spins down to the apron.
MRN, keeping you in the race.
This is the Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR.
Proud to be the voice of NASCAR in the Tri-State. Big Buck Country 1015.
Believe you me, we've seen a lot of mornings. And eating the small bits of cheese stuck to a McDonald's wrapper is the right way to start a morning. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
For Kindred Communications, this is home. When other broadcasting companies went nationwide, we stayed home.
This is home.
This is home.
This is home.
6 radio stations broadcasting on 9 signals across 3 states. For Kindred Communications,
This is
home.